Welcome back, everybody. It's 10:13. Maine-based company Seabags, we love them, which is known for its accessories made out of recycled sails, has a new design that fans of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon are sure to love.
And it's all thanks to a partnership with the Empire State Building. And Max, here to tell us more, is Don Oakes from Seabags. Good morning, Don. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This is incredible. So this has to do with a 270-foot, is it Vagar the Dragon installation in New York City. How did this all come about?
It was part of the premiere before the launch of the second season, and we got a phone call the end of May from the folks at the Empire State Building. They said, we're doing a large dragon at the top of the Empire State Building, and after, we're wondering if you guys could recycle the material and make totes out of it.
Wow.
Well, tell us about the process taking this material and turning it into these bags. It's still amazing. I go into your shop, I'm like, these are old sails. Remember, I took some friends that from out of state into your shop in Portland, and these are old sails. I go, yeah, they are.
Yeah, exactly. So what we use is we have two sails inside and outside here, and then we took the dragon material, and we weren't quite sure what that was going to be like, and we used it on the bottom. And so what you can see is the inside of the bag. You can see the original sail markings, and then what we did is we applied to it a logo. This is from the House Westeros, as you may know, the House Targaryen from Westeros, and then also on the back,
look at that.
We've got the logo on the back. So we print all of this material, and then everything else is just the original recycled sail, and then as we called it, the dragon skin.
Was the dragon skin, was it all the same, or was it all, different depending on what piece you kind of cut out?
Great question. So a lot of variability. Most of it has this green hue to it.
Right.
But also you can see the different shades. This is a little bit darker. Some has more of a purpley color in it. Some of it's actually really dark black. So there's quite a bit of variation. We haven't even cut all of it yet. There's so much material.
Yeah. Are these already for sale?
Yes, we launched them last week, a week ago.
How the sales been going?
First day was great. We sold 50 totes in the first day. As of last night, I looked, we've sold 120 so far. And really exciting, we had an auction with number one. They're all individually numbered. We had number one numbered, and I know you guys are fans of the show. So Aemon, who rides Vagar character, the actor, Ewan Mitchell, signed the inside of the tote.
Oh, that's cool.
We auctioned that off. We got over $2,000 for that.
Oh my God.
100% of that's being donated to the Ocean Conservancy.
Yes, and so a portion of these proceeds is going to that conservancy. Is that correct?
$50 in every tote.
Wow.
So between the auction and how many we've sold so far, we've raised over $8,000 that we'll donate to them.
Yeah, and here's the deal too. You don't have to be a fan of Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon to get one of these bags. It's just a cool logo, right? It's super cool.
It is.
Well, that was part of the challenge, because when we got the material and we looked at it, we said, it's not that attractive, right? And so the idea was we were going to make an entire tote out of it. And we looked at it, we said, that's not nice, what can we do?
I see.
And our design team is great. They came up with an interpretation of the logo from the House Targaryen, and then we used it, as we do in others, it's kind of a bottom, just to accent the material. And then, of course, using the Empire State Building logo on the inside, HBO, those are our partners because they were
the hardware
donated.
Goes great too.
Yeah, we used an antique brass clasp, and people like a closure on it.
Yeah, and hold this up, show them how big this is too. How much stuff? If you're going to the beach, you can fit like 164 towels in there.
You can put a lot of material in it. Actually, we don't get many complaints about our totes, but one of the complaints that we get is sometimes people complain that they're too heavy. Once they load them with too much and they put them on their shoulder, they say it hurts. I'm not quite sure how to resolve that, because it's
tell them to go to the gym.
They it's putting too much in it, right?
Exactly.
It hurts when I put too much in it.
And one thing I love about Seabags, I've had several over the years. Each one is a little different. No two are the same because they're all made from different materials.
They're all different materials. They're all made by hand. We often say if we wanted to make two exactly the same, we couldn't, because all the sales material is unique, the manufacturing process is unique. These are similar, but they're not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Talk about, for the folks that have never gone to your stores, where are some of the locations? I know there's one in Portland, but where else?
Yeah, we've got 52 stores, I think, right now, mostly up and down the East Coast. I think we're at 9 or 10 in Maine, 8 or 9 in Massachusetts. We just opened our last store in the eye of the hurricane in Venice, Florida, just 2 weeks ago. So we have the Florida Gulf Coast, but pretty much any coastal tourist destination on the East Coast, we've got a store there from Bar Harbor to Kittery in Maine.
Do you think the focus on sustainability is really resonating with more people nowadays?
Yeah, when I first started out in the business just over 11 years ago, it was still a new concept, and you talk about being green and being sustainable, and it was a sideline activity for most folks. It is the cornerstone of our business. It is our product. It's not a sideline. And in fact, it's the reason the Empire State Building called us. They called us because the head of marketing had been in one of our stores, knew that we knew how to recycle sales, knew that we were a manufacturer in Maine, and said, hey, can you use this material? I had no idea what the material was going to be like, but I was a huge fan of the show, so I said, sure, we'll figure it out. And then we got it. Our crew went down to New York, took our truck down, picked it up at the Empire State Building, brought it back, and we looked at it and said, okay, I think we can work with this. It was a little challenging, but like I said, the design team, our manufacturing team did a fabulous job.
Came out great.
Yeah, for more information on how people can get a hold of one of these bags, what's a good website? And even check out what else you have to offer.
Absolutely. It's cbags.com, really easy. And then on the website, if you want to go find it in stores, we have all of our store locations listed on the website. But if you're vacationing in Maine, in Massachusetts, most anywhere in New England, you're in one of these quaint, cool coastal towns, you don't have to look far, you're going to find a Seabag store.
What did you think of the new season?
It was really great. Like Jeff said, it's a little hard to keep up sometimes with the characters and the names, and I had to practice, okay, Amon versus Damon, right? Last night's episode, I stayed up late to watch it just to make sure that Vagar wasn't going to meet her end. But I'll just say, for those who haven't watched it, they've set up season 3 fabulously.
Ooh, okay.
It's better than season 2 is better than season 1, so I can't wait for season 3.
I haven't made it through season 1 yet. So.
I know. We still have time.
I still have lots of time. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Congratulations. They really are beautiful bags.
Thank you so much.